What if I told you that people decide whether they'll respect you in the first 30 seconds of hearing you speak? It's not because you're louder. It's not because you're smarter. And it's definitely not because you use big words. Marcus Aurelius believed that true power isn't shown by speaking more, it's shown by speaking with control. Today, you'll discover the Stoic communication secrets that make people stop talking, start listening, and naturally respect you without forcing anything. Stay until the end, because one simple change in the way you speak could completely transform how people see you forever. But before we begin, if you're ready to build a stronger mind and become a man people naturally respect, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's begin. The first lesson is this: respected people never rush their words. They control them. Most people believe confidence comes from talking a lot, but Stoicism teaches the exact opposite. The more you feel the need to prove yourself, the weaker you appear. Think about the strongest person you've ever met. They probably weren't the loudest in the room. They didn't interrupt everyone. They didn't try to win every conversation. They spoke slowly, clearly, and only when they had something meaningful to say. That's because real confidence doesn't need constant attention. Marcus Aurelius believed that every unnecessary word drains your discipline. Before speaking, ask yourself one question: does this need to be said? You'll be surprised how many arguments, awkward moments, and regrets disappear when you start filtering your words. Powerful men don't react instantly. They pause. That pause is where self-control lives. And self-control is one of the most respected qualities a person can have. When someone insults you, most people immediately defend themselves. They become emotional, raise their voice, and try to prove they're right. But the Stoics understood something deeper. The moment someone else controls your emotions, they control you. That's why emotionally strong people stay calm. They don't let another person's behavior decide how they'll respond. Imagine two men being criticized. One instantly argues and tries to justify himself. The other listens, stays calm, answers briefly if necessary, and moves on. Which one looks stronger? The second one. Not because he talked more, but because he stayed in control. People don't respect emotional reactions. They respect emotional discipline. That's why silence can sometimes be more powerful than the perfect sentence. When you stop speaking just to fill silence, people naturally begin paying more attention whenever you do speak. Your words become valuable because they're intentional. From today, slow down. Speak clearly. Remove unnecessary words. Stop trying to impress everyone. Speak to communicate, not to perform. That's the first step toward becoming someone people naturally respect. If this lesson is already changing the way you think about communication, hit the like button because it helps this message reach more people. And if you're serious about mastering Stoic wisdom and becoming mentally stronger every day, subscribe now because the next lesson reveals the communication habit that silently destroys respect without most people ever realizing it. The second lesson is simple but life-changing: stop explaining yourself to everyone. One of the fastest ways to lose respect is by over-explaining every decision you make. Most people believe that if they just explain themselves enough, everyone will understand. But Stoicism teaches something different. People who truly respect themselves don't spend their lives asking for permission to be who they are. If someone asks why you made a decision, answer honestly. But don't turn your answer into a speech just because you're afraid they won't approve. Seneca believed that a peaceful mind doesn't depend on other people's opinions. The more you seek approval, the less confident you appear. Powerful people don't waste energy trying to convince everyone. They let their actions speak for them. Remember this: not everyone deserves an explanation. Some people ask questions because they genuinely want to understand you. Others ask questions because they're looking for something to criticize. Learn the difference. Protect your energy. Speak with honesty, then move on. Respect grows when people see that your confidence comes from within, not from their approval. The third lesson is the one most people ignore: listen more than you speak. Epictetus said we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Yet most conversations aren't about understanding. They're about waiting for our turn to talk. When you truly listen, people feel respected. And people naturally respect those who make them feel heard. While everyone else is trying to be the smartest person in the room, become the calmest person in the room. Pay attention. Observe body language. Notice emotions. The person who understands others usually has the greatest influence over them. Listening also prevents emotional mistakes. Instead of reacting instantly, you gather information first. That single habit makes your responses wiser, calmer, and more powerful. The strongest communicators don't dominate conversations. They guide them. Now here's the solution that brings everything together. If you want people to respect the way you speak, build these 5 daily habits. Speak slowly instead of rushing. Pause before you answer. Remove unnecessary words. Never argue just to protect your ego. Listen more than you talk. Practice these habits every single day. At first, it will feel strange because you're used to speaking without thinking. But within a few weeks, people will notice the difference. They'll stop interrupting you. They'll ask for your opinion more often. They'll trust your words because your words become intentional. That's exactly what Marcus Aurelius wanted us to understand. Respect isn't demanded. It's earned through discipline. And disciplined speech begins with a disciplined mind. The next time you enter a room, don't try to be the loudest voice. Be the calmest voice. Don't try to impress everyone. Speak with clarity. Speak with purpose. Speak only when your words add value. Because the people who master their words eventually master their lives. Always remember this: anyone can speak. Very few know when to stop. And that's what separates respected people from ignored people. If this video changed the way you think about respect, don't keep this wisdom to yourself. Hit the like button so more people can discover the power of Stoic thinking. Subscribe now if you're serious about becoming mentally stronger, emotionally unshakable, and impossible to manipulate. And I want to hear from you. Comment below, I choose respect over approval. That single sentence could be the beginning of a completely different life. Finally, share this video with someone who deserves more respect than they're getting. Sometimes one message can change an entire mindset. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay calm, and let your actions speak louder than your words.